there's a lot of solutions on the market, but having one that you know you're going to have tremendous support from, it goes a long way. I heard about Lang from IMTS 4 years ago, and was willing to, test some of their products against competitors, and fell in love with them. I say in Lang trust, and you can hold competitors and see the difference pretty much immediately. But the biggest thing is you can hear it when it's in the cut. One of the biggest benefits of having the Metalcraft automation group has been the support and the thoroughness of not only just the robot programming, but the integration, the installation, the sales support, the after sales support through the whole process. And we knew exactly what we were getting, and we knew exactly how it was going to work and how it was going to be installed. And so when the day came to do the installation, everything showed up, on time, almost pre-built and ready to rock. And so it didn't take really more than a day and a half for the system to be up and functional. And then was a great week to be able to just get everyone up to speed and trained on how the HMI works, how the system works, how it works with the machine tool. The RoboTrex team was extremely knowledgeable on what we could do and couldn't do with the system and how it worked. I think you guys are going to have a lot of success. You can outproduce those smaller systems. I think when you do a cheaper, smaller automation solution, which can be affordable, but the gains at which you're losing out on are pretty significant. We were able to put 120 vices on the system at one time. So I really viewed it as a 120 pallet pool, even though it's not an OEM system. It's treated as such and it can run as such. And so that gave us just a tremendous amount of time, lights out, that we're not having to reload parts or to be concerned about our production backlog. So to me, that was the tipping point. Like, we could have went with an OEM solution, which a few people have here locally, but it didn't allow for us to capitalize on the floor space and the amount of devices that we could put on the system. It was apples and oranges. It wasn't even fair. So for the price, it was a no-brainer. User interface and the HMI on the automation cell was a huge selling point for me, knowing that was built purposefully for machine shops and the personnel within machine shops, so that everyone wasn't learning a brand new complex controller. And it was the easy button, basically. Yeah, so we're able to make our 3-piece riser on the RoboTrex system. Here, this is a 2 by 4.5 by 7 inch piece of billet. And then we were able to utilize some custom Lang vices with extended length jaws to be able to hold this 12-inch length grip. We also have in the works utilizing the RoboTrex system for multiple generations of our cams. So not only our new cams that are coming out, but former cams that we're still supporting. We're always trying to capitalize on the time available once we have a part up and running. And the RoboTrex allows us to have a very flexible ability to schedule multiple different part numbers and utilize all that time over the weekend, and then be able to come back in Monday and start working on new products or new programs